everyone, I would like to provide a brief tutorial on how to use QDA Miner software for your data analysis. First of all, you have to download and install the program to your laptop. When you have installed the program successfully, double click to open the program and then you will see this dialog box. When you see this dialog box, click on Use Free Edition. And then the program will open and then you will see this dialog box. Since you don't have an existing project yet, click on Create a New Project. Okay, since your transcript is in Microsoft Word format, choose Create a Project from a list of documents or images. And then open your transcript file. Click on Add and then it will appear here. Maximize the window and then you will see the button Create. Here, click on Create. And then you have to save your file first. Save your file. Say call data. Give it the name that you can remember. And then save it. Okay, so here's the window that you are going to have. Your transcript will be in the middle, and here you have cases, variables, codes, and an empty box on the right hand side. Okay, so what do you have to do? Of course, you have to refer back to your categories table. So you have your categories here, and then you have your code and subcategories. What you need to do is that you need to start coding by using this software. How can we do that? Click on codes here, add, and then here you can type the name of your category. Say for example, from this one you have definition of simile. So here you can say definition of simile, and then the code name is teacher question. This one is the teacher question, and then the color is red. Description, you may provide definition or example for up to you, the one that can describe this one. For example, and then you can add. Here you have already the category and the code, and then you can do the rest like this one, student answer. So under the same category but you have a different code, this is student's answer. And then give a different color, for example green. Definition of simile, provide divide it, say for examples, and then you can add, and then you have more subcategories here. Okay, so if you would like to work already on this, you can try to find the unit of analysis which has this particular code in it. So this one, somebody can give me the definition of simile. So this is the teacher question, right? You can right click, code as teacher question. Okay, here then you have the code here, teacher question. Okay, you can also right click, you can right click again and then coded text, code colors. So later the sentence or the unit of analysis will have the same color as the code here. Okay, let's try to do it with another code or another subcategory, students answer. Okay, here is a student answer, right? Okay, highlight and then right click, code as student answer. Here you have another code. Okay, so let's try again another teacher question. This one, for example, right click, code as teacher question. So you have two teacher questions, one student answer. Okay, now what can you do when you have already some coded data? You can try to analyze. Okay, unfortunately, because this is the Lite version, so you have only coding frequency for the analysis. You can click on coding frequency and then click this one, the second one, tick both. Okay, and then search, and then you have the frequency here, 2 for teacher questions and 1 for the student answer, and the percentage as well. Yeah, you can also display these into a very nice chart or diagram. How to do it? Highlight both of the codes and then click chart selected rows, and then you have the distribution or frequency of the codes here, teacher question, student answer. You can choose different types. This is a pie diagram or the word ones. Yeah, okay, if you want to save the chart, you can click on the save chart. Yeah, okay, so that's how you do the coding frequency, the analysis. And you might also find the code book here under the same feature, namely codes. Oh, by the way, in this one you can also add, delete, edit, search and replace, and also merge, and you can also print your code book. Okay, so choose your printer. You can also retrieve your coding. Okay, something like this, and you can also print it. Okay, yeah, so this is the very simple example of using QDA minor Lite to code your data. But first of all, of course, it would be better if you already have your categories and code table. So what you need to do when you code here, you have already the guidance to code the remaining of your data. Okay, so when you have finished, you can just save it and close. Okay, so that's how you use the QDA miner for your data analysis.